my friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm really glad you are here checking out Forever Yoga. I'm Susanna, and I have an ask before we begin the program today, and today's class will be on prepping for plank pose. Notice that there are a lot of P's in that phrase I just said. Prepping for plank posture. Would you please go below in the comment section and type in your favorite word that begins with the letter P, and then the word plank, and then the location where you are. Because I would love to find out, because I know you're out there, viewers who are viewing but not yet communicating. I would like to know where we are all doing this yoga together, okay? I'm going to be typing in, when I'm done filming, I will comment and I will type in positively plank Toronto. All right, so go ahead, do your comment, gather up what you need. Today I'll be starting session with 2 blocks. They're optional, but if you've got a couple of blocks, go grab them, your yoga mat, and we will begin like we always do by getting grounded. Hi my friends, welcome back. Did you write your P word down in the comments below? Don't forget. Okay, so the first place we are going to prepare for plank will be a comfortable seat where we can find our present moment experience. There's really nothing to do but be with wherever you're at. So pick a comfortable position. By the way, every time I say a P word, I'm imagining a little bubble over my head that's like P word. So pick your comfortable position. I'm sitting in Virasana on a block. You might sit on 1 block, 2 blocks of cushion, or no blocks at all. Even cross-legged will work. And take a moment simply to go inside and be present. An opportunity for allowing your mind to get focused in this present moment experience is to become aware of your breath. No need to do anything, just simply watch and notice the quality of your inhales, the quality of your exhales, and allow them to be as easeful as possible. Soft breathing. Just using your breath as an anchor for your mind to help be present. And now, let's find a comfortable child's position for further preparing our bodies and minds for plank. So today I've decided that we'll do child's. I'm going to do child's with 2 blocks. So I'm sitting on a block and I have another block. And I'm going to bring my forearms to the floor, spread fingers wide, draw the shoulders back, rock hips a little side to side just to tune into my lower body, and then drop forehead to the block. And it's nice because I don't have to go too far down because I've got a block. Now if you are not using blocks today, just find any comfortable child pose that you are able to enjoy. And we'll use this as a sense of connecting to the earth, to the ground, to the present moment. Excellent. And now allow yourself to slowly come out of your child's. Remove blocks to the side and find table position, all fours. Planting your hands and knees down wherever they land is fine, but spread your fingers wide and put nice pressure into your fingers, your knuckles, and especially that spot right between the thumb and the first finger, and also the pinky side of your hand. So there's a lot of pressure going down onto your hands. Meanwhile, awareness in your knees. Let's pick up your feet and rotate the ankles around and around, one direction and then the other, just to take a moment for some mobility work in our feet. Feet are part of the plank process. Okay, and then lower the feet down. But what is really important in plank? The spine. So we're going to isolate parts of our spine today. Rather than doing just big cat-cow movements, we're going to ask our spines to be more specific in their areas of movement. So start now by rounding just the lower back. So keeping your upper body nice and still. Tuck your tailbone, round your lower back, tuck your tailbone in, and then slowly reverse it, sticking your butt up behind you. So we're going to do that a couple of times. Tailbone tucks, tailbone lifts. You can use your breath, of course, in whatever way easy breaths support you. You can breathe in, and then you can breathe out. The key here is awareness of your lower spine. Great. And come to stillness, pause, breathe. And now, keeping the spine still, let's lift the right leg up, bring the knee in, and then extend the leg behind you. So now we want to keep the spine straight, but just use our hip, right? So come in and come out, in and out, and hold, and we'll do our balancing cat. If you need to readjust where your hands are, and if your wrists are tired, you could come up onto a fist and find what I call balancing cat pose, which is just a hold with opposite leg and arms in a straight line. Breathe and release. Release your hand, release your knee. You can give yourself a little stretch back in an extended child's and move. Let go of any tension. And then back up to table. And let's do the other side for the hip. So lift your hip up, knee in, spine and upper body stays as still as you can. Extend out and breathe, bring in. So you see we're working on strength and stability for our spine. Keep going, a couple more times. In and out and hold. And now the bouncing cat variation, which I did on a fist, just to take a little bit of pressure off the wrist there. And hold, breathe, balance. Great, inhale, exhale, return your hand, return your knee, and sit back on your heels if you're comfortable there. If you're not, you can be up on your tall kneeling, okay? So from here, take a moment, tall kneeling or low kneeling, extend right hand in front, take your left hand and just pull back and press the heel of your hand forward and breathe. Good, and then shake it out, other side, right arm or left, whichever the other one is for you. Press, pull back. This is a passive but intense stretch. Great. And release. And remember, when we are in our ultimate plank position, our hands and our wrists all the way up to the shoulders are going to be very involved. So we're prepping. Next move, random placements of our hands, and our upper body has to adjust. So here you go. You're just going to plant your hands anywhere they want to go in sort of strange and somewhat awkward positions, and then do mini push-ups. This helps build upper body strength and puts new and interesting loads on your hands, wrists, and elbows. So you can actually move around, go off your mat, It's fun. There's no wrong way. If you put yourself in a position that feels really strange, then you probably won't go down as far. That's fine. Never do anything that hurts. Just moving in new and somewhat uncomfortable ways. I think I'll add a fist version now. Today I'm actually thinking coming up on fists is a really great modification for doing our planks. And it's not easy either, so you might want to do that even if you don't have to do that. Okay, and finally, let's do the backwards upside down hand. So place the back of your hands on the floor, palms up towards your face, press the back of your thumbs down on your mat, and then mini push-ups from here. Go down and up. Don't forget to breathe. Good, and release. Moving on, come back to your table. Plant your right hand somewhere more center underneath your face. Also a fist could be completely fine here. We're doing thread the needle to work on the middle back and twisting. Inhale, exhale, come through and reach. Inhale it up, look up, reach up, and scoop it through. Really feel the rotation of your whole upper back and your rib cage and your shoulders. And let's just do one more. And the hold, my friends, we're going to lift it up and hold it. Now continue to do hand work. So the upper hand is going to now open and close really fast. Open, close, open, close, open, close. Go fast as you possibly can. It's a real workout for your fingers and your hands, wrists, and of course all the muscles up and down your arm are involved. Up and down, or open, close, open, close. Good. Hold, stretch, and release. Take a rest moment in any position that's comfortable for a breath. And we'll go and do the other side, thread the needle. This time, the hand that was doing the open and closing is your supporting hand. Once again, you're welcome to use a fist, if your wrist needs a bit of a break. Press down and reach up. Inhale. Your exhale takes you through, scoop and reach as far as you can. It's a rotation of the upper back. And again, inhale and exhale. Reach it up as you press down. 2 more times. Take it through and take it up. And last time, down. And final time, up. And when you get here, you know what to do. It's open, close, open, close, open, close. We do this as fast and furious as we can. It's a great exercise for strengthening all the muscles of your hands, fingers, wrists, all the way up and down the arm. Great. Okay, take a breath. Hold it, lots of energy, and release it. Come back to your comfortable resting place. Again, you could be on your heels, or if that's not comfortable, come up to tall kneeling for our next exercise. So sitting down or staying up, we're going to extend both arms forward. Now, we're heading towards plank. Now, imagine that this is the same position, right, as a plank position would be with the upper body. But we're going to do it with no floor or wall, just pressing. But now, what is our upper back going to do? We're going to pull back and squeeze the shoulder blades and then push forward and feel the upper back muscles opening. That's called protraction. So pull back, that's retraction. Push forward, that's protraction. So squeeze and push. Inhale and exhale. Your upper back's going to be so happy. Good. And about 2 more. Press, pull, and let it go. Relax. Roll your shoulders gently to let go of any tension you might have built up there. Okay, and now hovering dog. Plant your hands back on the mat, maybe slightly wider than your shoulders. Curl your toes underneath behind you, and we will lift the knees only about 2 inches off the floor here. So lift up and hover. Hold it and breathe. Hold it and breathe. Just allowing your body's weight to be what's challenging here. You can let that go and relax. And finding your way now to your belly. Come on down, take your time. Sphinx pose. Forearms come right underneath, elbows underneath shoulders. Palms are down, fingers are spread. Rock your pelvis a little side to side. So you can put a little awareness in your lower body here. Lift one leg up, stretch it, plant it back down. Lift the other leg up, lengthen it, drop it back down. And then we'll keep the lower body in stillness as we focus on the upper spine. Take a breath. On your exhale, round your chin into your chest and exhale it out. Then slow motion, send your chest forward, chin forward, look up, drop your shoulders slightly, and then reverse it. So it's rounding and lifting. So upper back, neck, spinal flexes. Keep it going. Bringing mobility to your upper back and your neck without the lower body overly involved. Of course, everything is connected, and that is the whole point. Let's pause now and breathe in your Sphinx. Inhale. Exhale, relax. Let's do Crocodile Pose, which is simply bringing your forearms to be stacked in front of you. In fact, stack your hands here. Arms are parallel to the front edge of your mat. Drop your forehead to rest on your stacked forearms, or the backs of your hands, really, if that is comfortable. Find any comfortable way to be in this supine prone position. And then tune into breath. There's also a breath called the Crocodile Breath, which is breathing in this crocodile position and thinking about having your chest expand 360 degrees around. So you're breathing gently with ease and noticing the expansion of your upper chest, all different directions, down, sides, and up, 360 degrees. So notice that what it is not is a belly breath. It's an easy upper breath, upper chest breath. Very calming to the nervous system. Terrific. And let that go. Curl your toes. Place your hands right by your chest in order to push yourself back up. You can go through table. Now, if you are up for downward dog today, you can go ahead and join me in downward dog. If dog doesn't feel like what you want to do, you'll stay in a table position, okay? Down dog or table. If you go to downward dog, adjust your stance so you're comfortable. And then we're going to alternate. So let's bend both knees, press your hands away and lengthen your arms and your upper back. But then drop your heels towards the floor. So we're going to bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. And remember, there's no right way or wrong way. Both of these are amazing because they're helping your body find different ways to get strong and long. Bend and straighten. So let's pause in either which side you would like to hold, either the bend or the straighten or somewhere in between. And breathe, lengthening your spine. And now drop both knees to the floor. Transition to tall kneeling and then step your left foot forward for a low lunge. And relax your shoulders. Bring both arms up, and then we're going to lean forward as if you were going to take off and fly. Now you're welcome to do this with the knee down and stay in the low lunge, or you can lift up into a high lunge, okay? So I'm going to stay in the low lunge. You can do either one, either way. And now pull back, shoulder blades squeeze together, and shoot forward. Squeeze and lengthen. Pull back, take it forward. Pull back, take it forward, then hold. Now, if you're not already in the high lunge, lift up and adjust and come to a high warrior one, balancing crescent moon lunge. Hold here. Great. Stretch up. So you're going to pull your shoulder blades up towards the sky. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Twist. Hold the twist. And float down. Frame your front foot, and guess what, my dears? We are ready to do our first plank. So let's do it. We will find our plank. Now, if full plank, which is what I'm demoing here, straight armed plank, is a bit much for you today, not a problem. Drop to your knees, or drop to your forearms, or come up onto your fists, depending on what's going to work for you. But whichever you choose, the next thing to do, and we'll only hold for 10, is pull your hands towards your feet and your feet towards your hands. So energize and activate your whole center. 8, I'm pulling my hands towards my feet and my feet towards my hands. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, exhale, lower knees, stretch it back, come into a position that you can counter pose and rest any body parts that feel like it's too much. I know wrists get a real workout in plank, so I'm counter posing by pressing onto the outsides of my hands and pulling in and opening, making fists, opening and squeezing. Great. And then back we go to a downward dog. Let us take our hands in any other position than you had before. So I don't care. You can bring your hands in, you can take your hands forward, whatever works different from the down dog you did before. So I think I'm going to take my hands forward and wider, toes closer, and lift up into this down dog, whatever that may end up being, and find this experience. And then we'll bend and straighten, bend and straighten. Good. Pause in your down dog, inhaling and exhaling. Drop to your knees. Step your right foot forward, low lunge. Shoulders are relaxed. Both arms reach up, and then lean forward. Now remember, your option is to stay with the knee down or to lift up into the higher lunge, whichever you choose. And then pull the shoulder blades together, retract, and protract, shoot forward. Pull back and lengthen. Inhale and exhale. And back and forward. And now, my friends, if you are not already there, lift up into the higher lunge. Straighten up. Find the warrior one balancing lunge or crescent lunge variation. Reach. When we reach these days, take those shoulder blades and let them pull your arms as high as they'll go. Inhale, exhale, twist. Find the twist. Breathe. And float forward and down. Hands frame front foot. Back to your plank pose. This plank, we're going to play random plank pose. So random hands, random feet, same as we did on all fours. In fact, if this feels like too much for you, you can play this game on all fours until you find more stability and strength for your full plank. Here it is though. We're going to just move around. So let's hold, count to 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Random different position. Hold. Hold, breathe. And switch it up. Random different position. Getting strong because our body has to figure out this different placement. How do I adjust? Trust me, you'll get stronger as a result. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and knees, and relax. That was a lot of energy output, so find a way to relax and regroup. Child's pose may work, or maybe just sitting comfortably may work. Find your breath. So, last but not least today, we'll do a forearm plank, and that'll be it. Then we'll go and do some stuff on our backs and call it a day. There'll be another video coming out where we will focus more on forearm plank and side forearm planks. So get ready for that. And this will be prep for that. So come back to your table and down into Sphinx. Now remember, the idea here is to pull your hands towards and your elbows towards your feet. So then extend your legs behind you, energize your feet, and then notice, am I up high with my butt? Am I down low with my hips? No, find what feels really neutral and straight. Energize your core. Pull your hands towards your elbows towards your feet towards your hands, isometrically engaging everything in the center. And we'll count 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And release. Terrific. Find whatever position is a good counter pose for you. So this being a video and your practice, you might like to do a little vinyasa flow here if you are so inclined. So do what you need to do. I'm going to take us to the conclusion of this particular video by coming on to our butts and our backs. So today's video was brought to you by the letter P, right? So let's find peace. So engage your abs, tuck your chin, and lower on down, and find a peaceful place to breathe. Have your feet be a little wider than your hips and arms extend out to the sides in a relaxed fashion. I'm thinking that we'll be doing another video where we will do dead bug position in preparation for plank. We could do dead or dying bug now as a cool down. Okay, let's cut that. Once you've found your way to your backs, bring your knees. Okay. From here, press your lower back into the floor and lift your tailbone slightly up off the floor. So squeeze your butt gently, and now reverse it. So pelvic squeeze and reverse. So we did this very same move at the beginning of this session when we were in table position. Here on our backs, I would guess you might find it even easier to isolate that feeling of moving your lower back only and the pelvis. So reverse and squeeze, reverse and squeeze. And now pause, press your lower back into the floor and extend your arms up towards the sky. Press your feet into the floor, and you could grab a block. I have a block nearby, so I'm going to grab a block and squeeze the block between my inner thighs. Good. And now Lift the upper back up off the floor, chest up, hold here, squeeze the block. Breathing and release. Come on down. Place your hands now right on underneath the edge of your butt. Lift your hips up a bit so you can find that place. Bring your knees in and then extend both legs up towards the ceiling and hold here. See if you can't engage your abs right here. Notice where your abs are. Breathe. And now lower both of those legs towards the floor. Barely touch. Just as your heels would touch the floor, bring the knees in and then shoot them back up. Open wide in a straddle and inner thighs draw together. Again, lower the legs. Bend the knees into your chest. Shoot your legs up towards the sky. Open wide. Bring your legs back in. Lower down. Inhale. Exhale, shoot the legs up. Hold here. Find your abs, engage your center. And then release your arms so that now they'll be, just lift them up about 6 inches or less from the floor, parallel to the floor. Lift your shoulders, your head, and gazing at your navel. Let's do breath of fire here, where you exhale through your nose, pump your belly, 10 pumps, inhaling, and pump with me, please. Go. Take a deeper breath in. On this last hold, you'll lift your tailbone and your chest higher. And even higher. And you can let that go by bending the knees and lowering your upper back, head back to the earth. Plant both feet on the floor, arms beside you. Take the feet now wider than your hips and slow windshield wipers. Release the low back and release your hips. And find your way now to relaxation. So today might be lying flat on your back in Shavasana. That might feel good. Or you might bring the soles of your feet together and let your legs open up for a hip opener. Maybe your hands would rest on your belly. So whatever position would feel super good for you to just let it go. Option, of course, would be to join me in a meditative seated position. And we'll take several minutes of just relaxation. So find your way to a comfortable letting go position of your choice. Nothing to do but follow your breath, the easy rise and fall of your breath in your belly or your chest. And now, when you are ready, begin the process of coming back into your physical body, back into your conscious awareness of your environment. Start to move. If you're lying down, it's time to stretch and then gently move your way up. You can finish off the session seated with me if you like. Once you've found your seat, find a sense of stability and centeredness in your seat. Close your eyes once again. Tune into your favorite P word. I think the appropriate word for the end of practice is simply peace. So I wish you peace. Namaste. That's it, my friends. So today I did ask of you to comment below. So if you didn't already do it, or you did it and you want to do it again, you can. Give me some feedback. Share your favorite P word. Tell me what you thought about doing plank. Ask me questions or give me suggestions for what you would like to see me do for you, because that's why I'm here. And have an awesome day.